Good morning guys and welcome back to the YouTube. You can hear I'm probably talking quite quietly just because the little one and the missus are still upstairs nice and fast asleep. So this is a full day in the life. So 5.5 weeks out from the first show of the season, I'm going to take you through a full day of what that looks like for me. Now Wednesdays, it's a Wednesday, so Wednesdays for me, the way I structure my week, it's actually a little bit of a down day from a work standpoint. I'm always available to my clients, so I'm always obviously on the phone, replying, etc., form clips, all that kind of stuff. But in terms of actual direct check-ins, I only do a few. I've got a few guys in the US who check in with me on a Tuesday, which will get obviously their response with the time zones in terms of with it on the Wednesday, and a few potential late check-ins that I'll pick up on the Wednesday, a little bit of programming, and obviously any consultations that come through. But today's looking at pretty, from a work standpoint, more of a down day, which for me is very, very good in terms of with my weekly routine, because I have two very, very busy days on a Monday and Tuesday, a little bit more of a down day work-wise on a Wednesday, Thursday, extremely busy day, Friday, moderately busy day, and then Saturday morning I'm always there available again for check-ins who will come in late on a Friday, but also obviously I'm always regularly available to my clients. So that's generally like my working week. So take you through this morning. For me at the minute, it's a 5 a.m. wake every morning. I'll get up, I'll come downstairs, I'll have some of my AM sups, fat burns, things like that. And then from there, I'll go for a walk on the treadmill for around 10-15 minutes. From there, I'll then get my keys in the car, shoot to the gym for the gym when it opens, get my fasted cardio in. From there, a little bit more steps as well on the treadmill, come back, and then I'm into my day. I have some of my AM supplements, digestive aids, and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, I'll go into meal one, and then I'll move into my kind of first work block from there. But just preparing meal one, and I'm not going to actually go through my meals today. It's a full day in the life. It's not a full day of eating, but what you will be seeing is if within my content, there's going to be more regular vlogs of full day of eatings. So that's when I'll go through the depths of actually what I'm eating there. But without further ado, let me create meal one. Yeah, mate, yeah. So in terms of with my oats, I will touch upon that. It's not a full day of eating, but if you're having oats, you need to volumize them. If you're on prep, you need to make sure you've got a shitload of water in there and you overheat them. And then from there, they're gonna get thicker, but you've got more volume to your oats. So always do that. I'll overwater them. I'll put them in for about 4 minutes. I'll come out, I'll give them a quick go through again. I'll then know what they need based off that, just because I'm an oats connoisseur. I've done this for years. If they need 3 minutes, I'll do 3. If they need 4, I'll do 4. But with that again, so 7-8 minutes of cooking, people think, bloody hell, you only need 2 minutes. Well, if you're on prep and you're starving, you need more than that, trust me. Seasonings and stuff like that, like within your meals, do I use them? Yes. Have I always used them? From like 20 weeks out, 24 weeks out? Yes. So if you start throwing in everything in terms of seasonings or whatever, when you're like 2-3 weeks out, yes, granted, the calories or the very slight calories can increase your total calorie count, but if you've always controlled these from day one, they're absolutely fine to use. Absolutely fine to use. Got to make stuff taste nice. We don't have to eat, like, people probably look at my diet anyway, I think it's quite bland, but I'm always using these things. I use sugar-free sweeteners. I do use them. They digest well with me. So again, like, you don't need to not use this shit. Like, you can use it, and you can use it to make things taste nice. So I absolutely will be. I'll still be peeled to the bone on stage. That's meal one wrapped up. Now I'm going to go into my first work block of the day, which is my only work block of the day, quite a short one. And then from there, we're going to go for a nice little walk with a little man. And yeah, in terms of the day that it's going to how it's going to run today, work now, and then from there go for a nice little walk. And then from there, come back, have my pre-workout meal. We're then going to go and train. So it's a nice little chest day today, chest with a little bit of arm work as well too. And then from there, what I then do is come back, post-workout. I've then got a sports massage in the evening with Hit Him Up, Matt, Kellman Sports Therapy. the main man, which again, every single week I see him. I stay on top of my therapy throughout, but we'll touch upon that more later. Another meal after that, come back home, evening steps, and then from there, that's me winding down for the day. So that is a day right now on a Wednesday in the life for myself. And then from there, obviously, it's going to be a case of back to the full-time work, what it feels like tomorrow. So work block number 1 complete. Now we take the little man for a walk. So introducing you to the camera. Come on, mate, take a look at him. Take a look at him. First appearance, first of many on the YouTube. Don't go shy. Don't understand what I'm saying. But yeah, usually what I do, to be honest, Wednesdays for me are actually usually a full rest day. It usually is actually a rest day. And what I'll do, I'll utilise a low day with work to be able to go out and actually do things with the other half, do things with him. Because although, yeah, I can't granted go out for food and do all that kind of stuff, it makes sense to have a downtime day, which I usually can get in on a Wednesday. But with the cameraman being here today, we're going to make sure it's a training day. So we're training this week, but I'll get out, go for a little walk with him, chill with him for a little bit, and then pre-workout meal, and then we'll go obviously and train from there. But yeah, we'll go out and have a little walk and talk, and I'll tell you guys where I'm at through this prep, and give you a rundown of the way things are moving going into 5.5 weeks out, and why I'm in the best position I've ever been in. So yeah, we'll take it for a nice little walk. So breakdown of the prep so far. Like for me, this prep has been so good so far because everything has been managed. I've created the environment that I want to be in, like for years, and this is something that I've worked for so long to get to. Is to be at a point where I'm working my own business hours. I'm working with the clients I want to be working with. Client numbers are great, and I love my job. And this has not just happened overnight, like becoming an online coach and to be working with the amount of clients worldwide that I am. It's come through, like obviously the education side of things, it's come through experience, it's come through years, and the opportunities that have come through that, obviously working within New Gen. But for me, this prep has just been managed so well because, like I said, I'm living day in, day out for this prep. This is my life. And I'm not like saying that nothing else matters. He's everything that matters, but it's within my day-to-day routine as to how I structure things that, like, I get the best out of everything. I get the best out of my training, get the best out of my cardio, get the best out of my sleep. Like, my routine has been absolutely key and pivotal for the success of this prep so far, and it will continue to be that. Like, I am not a bodybuilder who lives like a hermit 365 a year, but I am the bodybuilder who, when prep comes round, everything's optimized, and it has to be. So like for like an example for me, my daily routine, I'm up at 5 a.m. like you'll see going through today. I'm up at 5 a.m. I'm getting in my morning steps, I'm getting in my morning cardio, first things first. And then from there, I'm setting up my day, I'm setting up my working day. I've had a work block this morning, granted a very short one to what it usually is. Then I'm up, I'm getting some steps in here with the little man. I'm spending time with the little man. If not, well, I'll get home and I'll chill with the little man. And then from there, meal 2 goes in, pre-workout, I'll train, I'll get my posing done. From there, I'll come back, I'll eat again. Sports massage all done. This is when the missus will come and take over a lot of the time, this prep. Like the missus will take over a lot this prep in terms of a lot of the workload with him. But at the same time, I will be still seeing him on a regular basis. And then from there, like evening sports massage, for me, that's imperative. I'll get that every single Wednesday done. And then from there, I'll eat, come back, chill out in the evening. And that's my day in terms of completion with steps. So like, for me, it's pretty much Groundhog Day every day. But for me, a successful prep, it has to be that way. And I've created this environment, like I said, where I can almost live the life of a pro before I am one. But for me, that's the end goal, is to get that pro card. Like, I'm not just doing this to make up any numbers on stage. I'm not just doing this to compete. I'm not just doing this to come top 3 or whatever. I'm doing this because I want to become an IFBB Pro Men's Physique. I'm the next UK IFBB Pro Men's Physique. So my routine has to be paramount. Like, my routine has to be perfect. Everything needs to be in place for me to achieve that. And then once the show season's done, once the goal's been achieved, I've got a little bit more normality that I can put back into my life. And that's everything for me. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. And the time right now for me is to work. So that's exactly what I'm putting in place. So meal 2 going down. We just got absolutely pissed on outside, which is always good fun. So meal 2 going down, chicken, veg, oats, dark choc, frozen blueberries, no amounts. Watch the vlogs if you want to see what I'm eating. So we are here at Ultraflex Rotherham now to hit up a chest workout. So pre-workout's gone in, all digested well. Come straight over here to hammer chest, triceps. Let's get after it. Chest and triceps wrapped up. So good session again today. Surprisingly still holding good fullness. I say surprisingly, I never really go truly flat. Just got one of those kind of bubbly physiques, which doesn't tend to go too flat, but regardless, we keep digging. And another good session in the bank there. Condition really starting to come through now. Nice and dry at this point of the day, and we've still got 5.5 weeks until show day, so it's a good spot to be in. But just wanted to show you something, guys, so follow me. Okay, so who is this young chap here? Now, this was actually way back in 2018. So believe it or not, 2018 Amateur Olympia. So this was my kind of final year as a junior athlete. And that was the look we achieved back then. Obviously the look now is totally different. I think I was about 81 kg there, in nowhere near the condition I am in today. And I'm 88.5 this morning. So just how men's physique evolves, yes, but also how the physique evolves over time. It's always cool to look back on things like this and see how far you've come. And it's cool that it's in the gym as well. It's a really cool environment we've got here at Ultraflex in Rotherham, and everyone celebrates everyone's success. I just obviously want the next photo to be what I want it to be up on the wall. So that's what this year's all about. But just thought I'd show you that, guys. That was me in 2018. Just shows how long I've been competing for as well, to be fair. Did my first ever show in 2016, and that's obviously 2018. So yeah, things are obviously progressing in the right way. In another 6 to 8 years, I might be an open bodybuilder, who knows. Welcome back, welcome back. So post-workout going in now. Probably my favourite meal of the day, if I'm being totally honest. Cream of rice and whey, and I use the whey paste, Perform whey paste I use, and it is absolutely banging. Sits really, really well. And yeah, this is my post-workout meal. So good session here. I'll chill out, have my post-workout, constantly replying to obviously clients now, getting back to those lads. And after I've had this, I'll chill out for a bit, and then it's about planning ahead to go see Matt at the Kellman Sports Therapy. Sort me out, sort my legs out. I think I'm going to see him today, and predominantly a lot of the time I'm just getting him to flush my quads and my hamstrings, just because of the pounding on the Stairmaster at the minute is taking its toll. But it's to be expected at this stage of prep. Like, it just is. You're at a point now where fatigue is going to accumulate. There is no doubt about that. My fatigue management this whole prep has been very good, and it will continue to be, because my sleep is extremely good, and managing, I'm not doing too much. Food is not stupidly low, but at the same time, we know there's a time to peak me come the back end. So we get ready, we're in shape, we're ready a week out. That's when the time is to start to pull back. And that's when you're going to see the physique freshen up and get better and better and better. The time to pull back is not 5 weeks out. We've just got to make sure we keep plodding along, keep chipping away at fat loss. So yeah, post-workout meal going in. So here at Kellman Sports Therapy, so introducing the main man, Matt.
Right.
So working closely with Matt for this prep. He's sorting me out all things kind of sports massage. If anything, I get like niggles and stuff like that. I'm working closely with Matt, and Matt's also a client of mine, so it works well. We know each other very, very well, and he's top guy. So anyone who is in Sheffield, Rotherham, I would say anywhere in and around sort of South Yorkshire area, get on Kellman Sports Therapy. It's a place to be. I'll put the link here in terms of with his Instagram. But if you want any more information, obviously contact Matt directly. I've put it in the description as well. So just get at Matt, get at myself, but I'm going to push you straight to Matt. So get onto him. He's a top guy, but as you'll see, he's just going to work in my legs today, so quads and hams. I get therapy every single week. So with that, it's just quads and hams today to make sure that my legs are going to survive the Stairmaster for another week.
And the thing is, because you know what you're doing, don't you, so well, you know your body so well, that it's just, you know what you're doing. I mean, it's not like...
Absolutely, yeah, it's not overcooking it.
That, yeah, you know not to push too much if you can feel anything. A lot of what we do, it's just sort of keeping things flushed more than anything, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely, mate, absolutely.
and the legs at the moment, we're probably doing more work on the legs than anything else, just because of the amount of cardio you're doing. And the last thing that you want is to start flagging during cardio. I do normally need a break after I've had you in though. It's just graft, man. You know, like my hands and my thumbs are just... It's like...
Session done. So legs, quads and hams wrapped up today. Nice little flush through. Thank you very much again.
All right, no worries.
But no, I think in terms of with sports therapy, so I get sports massage done, particularly every week. So we just rotate. So today we've done quads and hams just to keep my legs loose, pliable for the amount of cardio, like I said, that I'm doing. But next week we'll probably hit some chest and back, and it's just keeping the regularity of it. I think it's super important. If you're competing at any kind of top level, particularly when we're looking at physique orientated sport, you need to stay on top of your sports massage. You need to. It's something that we take all of these sort of health supplements, we take all supplements, we do all this work, we do follow all the nutrition plans of training. Why would you not want to look after and invest in your ability to recover? Like, I feel so fresh after these sessions. It just keeps me going, gives me a new lease of life and a new lease of energy. So you have the ability to invest in it alongside your preps, whether that be a photo shoot prep, whether that just be you generally dieting and pushing yourself to the limit, whatever that may be. I do recommend regular therapy. But yeah, is there anything that you want to kind of add, Matt, in regards to that? No, it's
just, yeah, it is. It's just about being able to keep you in a position where you can just continue to keep training and pushing forward. So, you know, especially when from like a competing perspective, it's those fine differences that'll set you apart from the other athletes.
Yeah.
And if it just means you can just push that little bit harder in your next training session, you know, you're just feeling that little bit fresher, you're sleeping that little bit better. Yeah. It's all going to benefit you, you know, when it comes to the big day. And it's not just like you say, it's not just about competing, it's about people in general. If you're trying to get ready for a holiday, yeah, then you know you've done everything that you can. You've not gone, oh, if only. Yeah. Do you know what? And a lot of it as well, it's just about general wellness, staying on top of it. You're not going to get the tightness, you're not going to get the issues. Yeah. Down the line, you're not going to end up pulling muscles or ending up not training for a few weeks because you've damaged yourself. It's just, like you say, it's just general health and well-being. If you're doing everything else with the supplements, why not, stay on top of that as well, from a physical perspective.
Yeah, it's optimising everything, and like, for me, this is such a big goal. I'm willing to invest in whatever I need to do to achieve this end goal, and this for me is just something that has to be done. Absolutely has to be done. You look at any pro sports team, rugby, football, they've all got sports masseuses, they've all got sports therapists, they've all got physios, all these different people in and around them. As a bodybuilder or physique athlete, I think it's super important that you stay on top of that stuff as well. So yeah, it's just another fantastic session here at Kellman Sports Therapy. But like I said, anyone who is around the South Yorkshire area, make sure you do get in touch with Matt, because he is the guy to go to. Absolutely the guy. So just make sure you check him out, and yeah, say you come through me as well. So make sure he knows that.
So good look after you.
Top man, but no, appreciate that.
Cheers, man.
Top
Thank
man,
you.
mate.
Cheers,
Top
man.
man.
Appreciate it.
We're back home now. So today has obviously been a full day in the life, and this for me is, I wouldn't say a normal full day, like every day's like this. It's not. A lot of the times with my weekly structure, I'll be working in the morning straight through up until my second pre-workout meal. I'll train, I'll come back, and then the evening will again be another work block, and then I'll come from the evening and spend some downtime with the baby and the missus, and then I'll be going to bed nice and early. So today the baby and the missus have gone to her parents, so it's just me coming back in after sports massage. We are around 6:30 in the evening now. So what I'll literally be doing is just starting to wind down. I'm in bed by 8 p.m. every night, and I know you probably look at me like, what? But if I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning, you best believe that I'm getting enough sleep in. So if I'm in bed at 8 p.m. every night, and I'm getting 9 hours in bed, I'm probably going to get about 8 hours sleep in. 7.5 to 8 hours sleep in, let's be honest. I'm going to be up regularly. Body fat levels low, blood sugars are low. I'm up all the time. So I need to get into bed early. So I do. And with that, like, I'm into bed, like I said, 8 p.m. without fail. Final meal goes in, and then from there, it's going to be a case of waking up the next day and doing it all over again. That is prep. That is not me 365. Like I said, I'm a 365 bodybuilder in terms of I follow the training and diet and all that kind of stuff, but my family and friends and everything like that, it's a huge part of my life as well. Like I said earlier, there's a time to work, there's a time to play. The time to work is now, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm working my ass off to achieve a specific goal. We achieve that goal, or we get to that goal, whatever it may be, we take the downtime, then we enjoy the fruits of our labour. That's the way I operate. That's the way I want all my clients to operate. That's the way I really recommend people do it, because I see it often a lot. And I was talking about it earlier today with someone in the gym. People set a goal, they commit to a goal, but they're quite flaky with that. They don't go all in. They don't go all in, but then the other time of the year where they're not even chasing a goal, they're not all in anyway. So why the hell wouldn't you go all in on your goal to achieve what you want to achieve? And then when the time is to enjoy it and chill out, we can enjoy that time. That's going to be 90% of the year. But that 10% of the year, or whatever it may be, 20% of the year, where we're honing on a specific goal, like, there's no reason why everyone can't be 100% with that. Whether that be transformation goal, whether that just be something like you're studying for an exam, whatever it may be. Like, go all in on whatever you're trying to achieve. Because trust me, when you achieve that, and then you let your foot off the gas, because we can't go at things full tilt all year round, you'll thank yourself. So in terms of with today, obviously that is a full day in the life for myself. I've had meal 4 just as soon as I got out of the sports massage. I took that with me, chicken potato meal. Going to have my final meal before bed, which is just literally for me a whey shake with unsweetened almond milk. Nice and easy, nice and simple. And then from there it's hit the sack, and like I said, we get up, we do it all day tomorrow, and we get after the goal. Tomorrow's a rest day for me, so it's going to be up cardio, 2 work blocks, and some nice chill out downtime as well. So hope you enjoy the episode, guys. Full day in the life of men's physique athlete on prep, chasing the ultimate goal, the ultimate dream of an IFBB Pro card. I'm not kind of shying away from that. That's the goal this year, and that's the goal we've kind of set out, and I'm doing all I can to achieve that. So yeah, tune in for next time, guys. See you very soon.